Good afternoon, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for April 11th and April 12th. We are quickly coming to the close of this first full moon cycle that has happened in this new astrological year. And so that's important to understand that it is the first cycle of the moon for the whole year. It will be finished on the 15th, but not before we have a stellium that steps forward. We're just about there now, but we also have our Mercury energy on the 14th joining this Aries energy. So this first full cycle of the moon, we're in Aquarius starting on the 11th. And on the 11th, there was some masterful activation of us taking personal responsibility. It is unfolding, folks, about the personal responsibility, people stepping up and showing who they are. There was also a conjunction at that point on the 11th with what our visionary energy is needing to be, is stepping forward to be, and understanding intuitively, instinctually, from our very ancestors, what we are stepping into in this visionary energy and taking the responsibility for. And then on the 12th, Orthodox Easter, we continue with some discernment around in these last, or these beginning moments actually, of our Venus energy working in Taurus, working in its rulership energy, some real discernment around that visionary moon, our part of it, the balance of it, and what do we find beautiful? What do we cherish and honor? And are we willing in this discernment to put some of the intuitive energy of what we see as what's becoming to some discernment around how do I take the action and align it with what's important to me? We're seeing this play out in the bigger picture in the world as people really look at what they think they've honored and cherished and having to make choices. And that's what this is all about, the responsibility, the choices of this new cycle that Spirit is stepping forth. It is personal, it is evolutionary, and it is very different. It's 6,000 years in the making. On the 12th, there isn't a conversation that is happening with this expansive learning energy we have that's nurturing our learning. It really is working very separately in that vision. So the nurturing and the expansion of learning is about your own personal understanding of who you are. So pay attention to the dichotomies that may be stepping forward. And we're able to activate our movement forward by doing something differently, doing something new, owning our own responsibility, and stepping forth in how we see our life becoming. That's a lot. It's a lot of energy over this weekend, and things are, though it seems that there's a disconnect that is happening, it's because there's a new reconnection that's happening in the background. Pay attention. This is the hero's journey energy that is stepping forward, especially by the 14th. That 14th through until we move into that Taurus energy really is about the cherishing and the honoring, because our Venus energy in Taurus is helping us really understand who we are. And the hero's journey is starting something completely new and letting go of things that aren't serving us. Stepping in this new structure of your personal responsibility is what this is all about. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's coming forward for you. Pay attention to who's coming forward. And in strange messages that may appear, and it might be I start to act on them before I have the full understanding. Namaste.